What's up, fam? Starshoe here. Welcome to our live broadcast today on our 21 days of preparation, 21 days of action as we're getting ready for 2025. Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Just give me a chat in the box. Let me know if you're live, if you're where you're watching from. Just let me know. Action, action, action. That's the key word for today. That's the key word for our 21 days. So action, action, action. So I want you to take a couple of minutes and let people join the live. For my people who are watching on Facebook, if you can jump on YouTube, that will be absolutely amazing. We want to make sure that we are engaging with you on YouTube as well. I know we have a lot of viewers on Facebook. We want to make sure that we're getting that engagement going on our YouTube. So please go there and just say action. Just type a word, action, action, action. I know you all are subscribed. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. So this 21 days, it's all about getting you ready for 2025. And again, we are going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be repeating a lot of things, not because we don't have what to say, but the truth is that repetition makes things stick. You're going to remember the things that we talk about the more we go over them. And so I want you to really pay attention. If you haven't gotten a journal yet or something that you're taking notes on, we have been talking about a lot of things and giving a lot of assignments, homework, a lot of things, action steps for people to take. And so I want you to have a couple of action steps that you're taking as we're going through this. Don't let it just go to waste by listening. I know that even if you take action, you can also share with someone to take action. So please share this with someone. Tell them we're live and we're having this discussion. We're preparing for 2025. And yesterday we're talking about how to cultivate self-discipline. That topic is so broad. That topic is so deep. And I know that one day alone cannot cover it. But the first day we're talking about self-awareness. We do not want to get into 2025 without being aware. I forgot my water. Excuse me. Please take a minute and, share with someone. Take a minute and subscribe. Take a minute and comment. And the word for today is action. Action, action, action. Action. If you're in the comment section, just type action. Action 2025. Action, action, action. And so day one was on the 4th, we talked about being self-aware of who you are. A lot of people don't take the time to reflect, but I know that with the move of self-love, self-awareness, a lot of people are being more intentional with knowing who they are, taking care of themselves, making sure that they are, staying in line with who they are, their unique shape, so that they do not fall by the wayside in their goals, so that they do not crash along the wayside. So self-awareness is what you're going to need as you're getting ready for 2025, because you have to understand why you started your goals and then you did not finish. You have to understand why you fall by the wayside and all of that. So I'm going to give one more minute for anyone to just share. I'm going to do that myself. So just comment, let me know where you're watching from, and we're going to hop into today's conversation within the next minute. You should also post on your statuses as you're watching. Share the word, spread the word. This is the time where a lot of people are getting ready for the new year. So share the word. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Oh, yesterday I had my ginger tea, and today I. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to give just 30 more seconds and then we're going to delve into today's conversation. I want to make it as brief as possible. It's not always a guarantee when you're live, but I'm going to try. All right, all right, all right, people. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your comments. Please comment Action 2025. Action, action, action. So right away, we're going to get into today's discussion. And today, what I have in mind to share with us is 5 ways we can align our daily actions with our purpose. We are self-aware. I know that some people might be wondering, okay, what are we talking about? Purpose. We had a long challenge where we did the purpose-driven challenge. I want to encourage everyone to go on there and watch it. The links are also going to be in the description box or just somewhere on the YouTube channel, so you can go and watch it. So I want you to think about your purpose. We've talked about that. We've talked about the fact that your purpose is beyond you. You will always hear me saying that. But again, you have to not just identify your purpose, but once you are aware of how you struggle or your strengths that come into play in achieving your purpose, then you're going to set yourself up in a disciplined way so that you are going to be consistent to achieve your purpose. And so understanding as well that your purpose is not just a goal, but your purpose is a lifetime endeavor. It's you for the rest of your life. And so every day matters. We're not just talking about getting ready for 2025. We're talking about the fact that today and every other day, every single day, you have to be at it. You have to be crushing it. You have to be pushing. And yes, there are going to be days that are not going to be your top days. There are going to be days that are not going to be your best days. Ultimately, are you moving towards your goals? Are you moving towards your purpose? And your purpose stands at the top. Your goals come underneath. So the first step today with aligning our daily actions with our life's purpose is to always have first thing is always have your purpose at the top of your mind. Always have your purpose at the top of your mind. Let it be the one thing that your whole life is centered around. Because once you come into that realization, it's like a light bulb goes off. I know it for myself. I know it for people who I have encountered who have understood their life's purpose. Their whole being changes. The way they think, the way they act, the way they process stuff, it just changes. So their purpose has to be at top of mind. If you're just coming into our conversation, welcome, welcome, welcome. Share this with someone. Let someone know that we are here talking about Action 2025, getting ready for 2025. And today we're talking about how to align our daily actions with our life purpose. So once you understand your life's purpose, once you understand who you are meant to be, you have to write that down. I want you to write that down. I want you to, craft that. And sometimes it takes a while for it to completely form. That is okay, right? I've always known, for me, my purpose of right now, and I know that there are so many layers to that, but it's to help other people see their purpose by changing the way that they think. So I am appealing to your mind, I'm appealing to your understanding, and I'm believing that as I speak to you, as I, give you information, it's going to change the way you see yourself, and it's going to bring you into your own purpose. So some other person's purpose could be to give one of my mentors' purpose was to see how much one man can give away in his lifetime, to display the glory of God by giving. Some people's purpose is different. So you have your unique skills, your unique talents, your unique experiences and ability which align to your purpose. So remember, big word for us, purpose. Big word for us, action. So big words for us, goals. So as we're getting into 2025, it's not just to say, okay, it's another year. No, it's another year where I am fulfilling purpose. So understand your purpose. Write down your mission statement. Write down your unique giftings. Write down your unique abilities, your talents, and how everything ties to that purpose. So every day, at the beginning of the day, you can read that purpose statement. You can go over it in your mind. You can have a way, find a way that works for you to remember that purpose. So for me, when I spend time with the Lord, when I'm praying, I know that there are people here who are, some might be people of faith, some might not be people of faith, but when I'm in my time with the Lord, that is when I go over my purpose. I remember the things that I'm supposed to do. I remember what I'm called for, and that's my moment to align it. So you have to have a moment where you're thinking about your purpose, you're aligning it, and every single day. Once you have that top of your mind, the next thing is you have to have those action steps, daily steps. Now, there are goals that we have that are monthly goals, there are weekly goals, there are long-term goals, there are short-term goals, but you also have to have those daily goals, those daily things that you want to do that are in alignment with your purpose. So you break your purpose down into daily tasks. I talked about yesterday one of my daily task plans. So I wanted to show what I have today. I have stuff written down, how I break down things throughout the day, the different things that I have to do, the different hours of my day. So sometimes I have it packed. When I have a lot of things going on, some days it's not as packed, but I have those different chunks of time. This is broken down into 24 hours. And so you have those daily activities. So some like this might be, full. And I have here one of those ones. I have to do 3 videos. I think that was one of the times when I was doing the purpose pursuit. So I had to record more videos in a day. But you have to have a way to break down your daily tasks. You have to write them down. Don't just assume that, okay, I'm going to remember. The truth is that in a world now where there's so much distractions, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, you have to have something that is also equally visual for you to be able to remember. So why are our phones taking so much of our attention? It's because of the visual aspect of it. So we pick it up, we see it, we pick it up, we look at it. And so when you have your daily tasks broken down, you're able to have a visual, and that helps you stay on track. And these kinds of daily planners are important because they just serve one purpose. They just serve one purpose. So I can take just a clean sheet here. Because they serve one purpose, you are not going to be torn in many different directions. When it comes to your phone, if you say, oh, I have my daily tracker, my daily plan in my phone, what happens most times is that when you take your phone, you start scrolling on through other things, different notifications and all of that, and then that keeps you away from your focus. So having a paper, a visual aspect where you can see what's going on and you can check things off, on a daily, it also gives you that sense of achievement and accomplishment. I know this is not something that is innate for most people, especially now, but I think that is something that if you practice, it's going to be beneficial for you as you set those measurable goals, as you set those clear goals. There are goals that are big goals, there are goals that are little goals. Like on one of the random pages I picked up, it had 3 videos, right? So I understood how much time it had to take me to record the 3 videos, and I knew when I could put it get it done. And so have some of those measurable goals. Put a goal for the day that is achievable. For some people it would just be one. Like now I know that, okay, we're coming online, it's doable. So have a daily set of things that tie to your purpose daily. There is no ifs or buts. Yesterday I watched something where a big entrepreneur said his kids read 20 pages a day. If they want to bargain with him 20 pages a day, here's the deal. He said whether they're on vacation or whether they are, or it's a Sunday, they are reading. And now he said his first son goes through about 400, 500 or 300 pages of books very easily. So when we are developing ourselves in a skill, when we're developing ourselves to take action on our goals, you have to have that understanding that there is a daily component to it. So because the one day you do not do something, you can easily lose momentum. So we have to stay on a daily plan, a daily action list, a daily calendar, so that we keep momentum going. The third thing is that really once you have the set of goals written down, you have to really be intentional to have a reflection about how that day is going to go. I talked a little bit about this yesterday. And when I was getting ready for this, I thought about the fact that when people get up from bed, the first thing that they do is they pick up their phone. The moment you do that, you are wiring yourself to focus on the external rather than focusing on the internal. So what I practice is once I have that alertness and I'm on, I have to, when I give myself a few minutes of quiet, then I start going over my affirmations. Even before I get out of bed. I'll talk about this over and over and over. You have to have that reflection, and then I think through what I have to do for the day. So if you don't think through that, you would immediately jump into whatever is the present thing that is presented to you. So think about the fact that, okay, you just pick up your phone and you just start chatting with someone. You did not have any plan to chat with that person. You did not have any prior intention to, start your day like that. But if you had that moment to reflect, then you're going to be like, okay, this is what I will do first. This is what I will do second. And based on my goals, based on my purpose. Another thing I talked about yesterday, I talked about a book, Eat That Frog. I will post a link to the description of that book. But the author says that you have to eat that frog. That means that the biggest challenge, the hardest thing is what you have to do first. So I always fell a victim to that syndrome where you want to get the low-hanging fruit. You want to just pick up, okay, I have to just respond to this email. It's quick. I don't have to think about it. But then the email that requires me to go get documents, to go do that, to do this, to do that, I will leave that one for the last minute. Or the task that requires that I should do a little research to get it done, I'll be overwhelmed by it. But the truth is that when you want to achieve your goals, when you want to start working in your purpose, there are no rooms for excuses. So you have to have that intentional reflection on what am I going to do first? What is the next thing that I'm going to do? And as you do that, then you're going to knock out the main things. You're also going to realize that most people have energy in the morning. Why? Because you have slept and you have rested. So you don't want to take your energy and burn on something that is trivial where you're not going to have the maximum return. Think about the fact that when you do that big thing, how much joy you're going to feel, how much excitement you're going to feel. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. So I want you right now in the comment section, just type me the one thing that you do that gives you energy in the morning. For some people, it's coffee. For me, it's my affirmations, my reflection. What is that one thing for you that gives you energy in the morning? Some people it's exercise. Some people it's, reading, praying. That one thing is your key. So once you do that, you are energized to jump right into the main thing. So what is your one thing that gives you energy in the day? Because that is going to be one of the things you have to prioritize every day as you're walking towards your purpose. You have to be very intentional to know what gives you energy, what energizes you, what motivates you. If you do not know that, you will struggle. So intentional reflection is very, very important. Please do that. The fourth thing is you have to make purposeful decisions throughout the day. You have to choose whether to take this phone call or not to take this phone call. You have to choose whether to eat something or not to eat something. And I was thinking about the fact that I'm going to have a session is thinking about, being intentional and making conscious decisions throughout the day. I thought about even the things that we eat, because sometimes you could go and just eat a heavy lunch, for example, and you still have so much to accomplish, and then you just get tired, you slump in your chair, your brain cannot focus because all the energy and all the blood in your system is trying to process the food that you just ate. And so I'm going to have an episode, I think, in this 21 Days series where I'm going to be talking with a nutritionist, someone who's going to help us how we can prepare ourselves even nutritionally. Again, we're taking intentional decisions throughout the day. So when I was thinking about this, I really thought about food, the things that we eat throughout the day. They help they help to give us the energy that we need to fulfill our purpose, to take action on our goals, or they take away our energy because processing that food makes you tired, makes you weak. So taking those intentional decisions is very, very important. I talked about, do I take this call now? This is going to be a call. It's going to keep me on there, and I'm just going to, at the end of it, I'm going to be tired. Or it could be a call that I need because it's going to give me energy it's going to get me excited, and I'm going to be motivated to do what I have to do. So it's not all bad, but you have to really know, because sometimes when you're in the middle of something, there are people that you can talk to and then energy goes away. There are people that you can talk to and then you feel energized. You feel like I got this and all of that. So just making intentional decisions throughout your day. Is this the best time for me, to go out? Is this task that I'm trying to do now, is it leading towards my goal, towards my purpose, towards the things that I want to achieve? So those are the things that I want you to have in mind as you're getting ready for 2025, as you're preparing yourself and working on yourself on this 21 days of transformation, thinking about those things very intentionally. I personally stay away from calls during certain hours. I have, again, I just talked about meditations. I just have done a lot of studies to understand that sometimes when you do not do those things, you can find yourself so depleted at the end of the day, but you have done nothing, or you have done just the low-hanging fruit. You just went for the low-hanging fruit. You responded to one email here or there, but the main thing that was going to lead to your purpose, you didn't do it. So before you start any activity, make sure that you're intentional about that activity. Don't just go for the low-hanging fruit. Go for something that is going to be substantial, and also make sure that you're making decisions that maintain your momentum throughout the day. So you have the first part of your day, you've done your reflection, you've gotten X, Y, and Z done. Then if you need to get a light lunch, you get something, you're conscious of what you're eating, you're conscious if you're taking a smoothie, something, so that you're not super weighed down, but again, you're not low on energy that you cannot work. Then you use your next part of your day, because the truth is that you have to try and figure out where in your day you can capitalize on time. Yesterday we talked about the fact that most of us are working full time. We have kids, we have X, Y, and Z going on. We have multiple layers of complexities in our lives. And so for you to get to a place where, you are really working on those goals and taking action, you have to just utilize sometimes little pockets of time that come throughout the day. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's in the afternoon, sometimes it's in the evening after your kids go to bed. And so you have to figure out how to make intentional and conscious decisions throughout the day so that you're conserving energy, mental energy, and emotional energy to get those things done. So you have to, if you need to adjust your schedule, you do that. If you need to, take some breaks, you do that. And the last thing I want to talk about is reflection at the end of the day. We're talking about daily goals. We're talking about daily actions now. So reflecting at the end of the day is so important. What did I hit my goals? Did I achieve what I wanted to do? Did I take a significant step towards what I wanted to do? I spoke with someone yesterday, and the person who said, well, we just talked yesterday. I was like, did we just talk yesterday? That seems like we talked a week ago. And it was because I had done so much between the time that we talked the previous day and when I was talking with them. I was so it took a toll on me. So it felt like, I had spent a lot of energy. And so, reflecting at the end of the day, did I meet those goals? Did I do what I was supposed to do? Is very important. So we have to put time to reflect and adjust, reflect and adjust. So if there is something that did not work well, I am constantly in reflection mode, reflecting and adjusting. And so that's what I want to encourage us today. I want to challenge us. So remember, Action 2025. I want you to type that in the chat. Let me know what you're going to do today or what you're going to do tomorrow to move yourself towards those goals. How are you preparing? That's the main thing I want us to talk about. Please leave a chat, a message in the chat on YouTube, on Facebook. I want to thank you guys for coming in, tuning in, and watching. Let me know what areas you want me to stress on. Let me know what areas you want me to, give more insights about. Let me know what areas you're struggling with as you're getting ready for 2025. I could be praying for you. I could encourage you. I am here to cheer you on. Need I say that I am your cheerleader? Need I say that you are the biggest and the greatest thing? I was going to say, I was going to use another word, but need I say you're the greatest and you're the best thing that happened since sliced bread. And your decision to move your life forward is the best that you've ever made, is the best that you've ever done. And I believe that 2025 is going to be an excellent, exceptional year for you. So I want you to know that I believe in you. I believe in what you have to offer. And I believe that that's why I am here. I'm taking out this time to let you know that you have something and you have to prepare for that thing to manifest. So thank you so much for watching this live today. I want you again to, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so that I will continue to bring you amazing content. If you want me to, give you more one-on-one help, let me know. I am all about creating a community of doers so that we can crush our goals in 2025. It is going to be amazing. There's no stopping you in 2025. There's no stopping you today. I want you to believe that because I believe that about you. So thank you so much. Share this with someone, and I'll see you on tomorrow's edition of our live. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all the amazing feedback. I appreciate it. God bless you.